and the package didn't come out till Friday. So I was able to get a hold of them today. It's in everyone's email though.
What were the changes?
Different than the February 17th letter,
Yeah.
that was engagement.
Yeah, it is an engagement letter, but they just sent it to me this after. Well, I think even after 5 o'clock today. So I immediately sent it out. If we're going to vote on it, that's the one we want to vote on.
What were the changes, Larry?
Boy, it's more detailed. There's more scope of what the project is. What the expectations are. The attorney that will be doing it will be Steve Unger, not Chris Janak, because he's Unger is the annexation specialist of Bose, and he actually is the one we've been working with. Mostly they help define the scope and kind of how the project will run. The earlier letter was just, this is how much we charge. Call us. They've been waiting on us. They've been waiting on us. Huh?
Well, I'll move to approve the February 17th engagement. I guess we can always go ahead and amend it next month, because I haven't seen anything else.
Can somebody pull it? Mike, can you print it out of your email?
I don't have it, Larry. I'm sorry.
I've got it in front of me. You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, or can you print it out and just show everybody? Mike, I'm sure it's in your email.
Okay, now I see it. You said it's 6:24? I got it, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I sent it as soon as I showed up.
I'll forward it to Jim and then he can.
So basically, all they're talking about is the hourly rate. And the rate will be adjusted from time to time, no earlier in the beginning of each calendar year.
Do they have any charges?
The
I mean,
scope seems to be the issue.
Any dollar amount, or is it just they're gonna
Well, I
adjust?
don't
the
know if
rate?
that's for the public or not, is it?
Yeah, yep, it's all public.
$460 an hour. I think it was 500 before. They must have felt guilty.
I mean, what's the scope difference? I mean, what's in the scope?
Well,
Okay, well.
Bill, I think the first paragraph on the second page, I don't have it in front of me right now. Let me see if I can.
Yeah,
find it.
it's the first paragraph on page 2, the top of the page is the main difference. That and designating Steve Unger, his hourly rate is a little less than Chris Janak's.
Okay.
Well, how does this change the original agreement? Just that, what you said, the lesser fee, the understudy?
And I think primarily the first 2 paragraphs on page 2, Paul.
It says Steve Unger will be the primary attorney responsible for the matter. The hourly rate is $460.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay, that would be on page 1. If you go to page 2, I think the first or second paragraph.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's mostly the first paragraph on page 2.
Yes, I think the main change is regarding in paragraph 2, and then the paragraph at the top of page 2.
In terms of scope and time.
Can you look at that?
Yes.
30 days. 30 days. Okay, invoice. 30
You
days.
get this one?
No, I didn't.
I'll get him.
No, it's okay. We're all right.
You good? Am I good?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
it's actually, that's.
Oh, I see.
I don't know if it was worth $535 an hour.
So what's the, make
What's
a
the 30
motion?
days?
Well,
I'll make a motion to approve the latest March 16th, 2021 engagement letter.
All right, is there a second? Okay, made and seconded. Is there any further discussion? All in favor? Okay. So now we're on to department reports. Mike?
I don't have too much. As town manager side, I just let everybody know I'll be gone the next Thursday, the 25th and 26th. Yeah, my son's getting married, so I'll be gone those 2 days. Okay. Also found out with the Mexican restaurant that's going into the old Duffy's restaurant or the building. I talked to her today, and her tentative time to open up would be around June 1st. Then on the other, on the street side, the bids for the Tech Park Road will be opened on the 23rd, 2021. And then on the wastewater side, we're switching from ferric to alum to treat our phosphorus, and we've had a copper issue down at the plant, and that's supposed to help try to treat that. And so that's item is our limits are lower than what we can kind of pull in with on our wastewater plant. The limits are 0.021, and we exceed that by, we have like a 0.025 to 0.28 sometimes. So what we're trying to do is get something. I've talked to IDEM. They just tell you to find the source of the copper, and we talked to several a company that they said they could treat that. So we're working on that so we can get in the limits of for IDEM. On the water, we're applying for 2 NOIs, which notice of intent for water lines for the project for Brooklyn Street and the Tech Park. So that it should be a problem, but they usually take about 30 days. So that's what that'll do is once we apply for that, it'll delay the project for 30 days. So but that's about all I have.
Okay, Jim.
You have a copy of my monthly report. Is there any questions on that? No questions? I don't have anything else, and there was no ADA complaints this month.
You done, Jim?
I'm done.
Is Dad here?
Yep, just a couple things upcoming. 27th of March is our annual Saturday Easter egg hunts. We're doing them a little different this year. We've got 3 different age groups at 3 different times. And so we can keep people kind of separate as possible and collect the eggs and move on. We're also doing our annual geo egg hunt from the 27th through April 11th. That's the find the 10 locations of eggs throughout town. And then we're also scheduled for the 17th of April is our princess party that we've been doing the last couple of years. We've decided to try that again. Other than that, Larry and Tom and I have been meeting with the engineer on the new ballpark project and hope to have some things for you guys maybe in April to review at least, or maybe even approve. So we'll see what happens.
Hey, Chad, with all the delay in engineering, do we have an estimated completion date?
We're still hoping that by the end of this, we'll be able to play ball there next spring, which originally was the plan. it sounds like if we can get some things accomplished here and then some bids awarded that by if we can cut dirt by June, that we should be able to get the majority of the dirt work and stuff done so that grass can be planted so that next spring we'll be playing there. Depending on how things all fall out here. We can do buildings and things. Buildings can be constructed after the dirt work is done, even throughout the winter, but we need to get the dirt work and the fences and stuff up so that we can do the grass can get put down. So we're hopeful.
All right. I hope so too. Anything else, Chad?
That's it.
Mickey, you got anything?
No,
Chad? Hey, Chad, Bill here.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing at the community center in reference to the bathrooms and toilets, replacing or modeling or?
So the bathrooms that are at the front of the building, kind of where the stainless steel cold toilets, we're able to we're putting in some regular wall mounted toilets in that spot, make it a little nicer and warmer. The metal ones didn't have even seats on them. So these will at least look more like a household toilet than what you've got. We're doing the sinks and urinals as well. So just trying to make it a little nicer, even though it's a bathroom.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, Chad. Mickey?
yeah, hopefully you guys got our report. Any
No.
questions on our report?
No, assume I don't want to.
Any questions at all? One thing I would like to say, note of concern, I know you guys are building some big buildings up there in that technology park. We are concerned with the water flow up there for firefighting. Okay, so hopefully some of these places are gonna be putting in fire pumps or something up there. Because I don't know that we're gonna have a large enough water supply to fight fire in these big buildings. Just want you guys to be aware of that.
Great.
That was all taken care of.
I did too.
Yeah, I think the state reviews every one of those plans.
Yep.
And fire flow is part of what they review, and they've given all the permits.
Yeah, I know the one that's doing the wood company, they're already trying to do a variance to avoid sprinklers. And with the water flows in that area, I told them I wouldn't agree with that. Our department's not gonna agree with that.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Mickey. Virginia?
Just one thing. Larry, do you know when the closing's going to be on the property out of the industrial park, that lot one?
Vern doesn't have the purchase agreement drawn up yet, so we have to get that drawn up, and then they'll schedule closing.
Okay, well, I just want approval to, once it's closed, to give Hammerhead, Andy Kripe, his refund earnest money back.
Well, we'll have that conversation.
What?
We'll have that conversation later.
Okay. So I don't need approval then? I don't need to ask?
I don't know.
No, we'll have that conversation later.
Okay. That's fine.
I think Vern's going to help us determine that.
Okay, that's it.
All right, thanks, Virginia. Vern, anything to report?
No, not tonight.
All right, thanks, Vern. Discussion from the council, old business? Any new business?
Not necessarily, but Mickey, were you guys involved with the fire in Goshen last night?
No, we were not, Bill. We were not involved in that one. But that, as you saw, that was a big building, and that's our concern up there in that technology park, the fire flows. That, and we've already been looking. We just want to make sure we got enough water supply when we get up there. But if something major is to happen up there. That's all.
Downtown?
Forest River.
Forest River.
Oh.
Old building.
Any new business?
Buildings we have down there that-
Any new business? All
Move to
right.
adjourn.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Yep.
Hey Larry, I've got a quick question.
That'd be that was a whole plant there with Forest River.
Hey Mike,
Yeah,
a quick question.
okay.
Who is the gentleman, I think his first name is Steve, that was talking for Travel Star, and who is he?
Are you talking Steve Brenneman?
No, not Steve Brenneman. It doesn't have his name on the thing. It just says SR 508. He was talking for Travel Star and Aluminum and all those. He was talking last month too, and I couldn't figure out who he was with.
Steve Snyder? Steve Snyder, the lawyer, Steve Snyder?
Okay, is that who he is? So he's the lawyer representing those companies?
Yeah, correct.
All right, that clears things up. Thanks.
Okay, don't leave, guys.
Hey, Mickey, I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
What did you say that your concern was about the buildings up at the tech park?
Having enough water for fire flows up there.
Okay, but what are you hoping they have?
Fire pumps in some of those buildings.
Fire pumps. Okay. Thanks.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.